from America's finest city. This is Real Talk San Diego on ESPN 1700.
What's happening, gang? You are back live in the Secret Stash, tracking down some cool local people, talking about some cool local stuff. Who knows? Maybe Loran leaving a good story or two. Definitely with the intention of leaving you a little better than how we found you. I'm your co-host, Jesse Ibanez, co-founder of the Greenhouse Group, helping folks get into and out of homes. That's our game right down here, Loran, in the heart of San Diego, and moving those people with purpose. Flanked by my home slice to the right, Jen Root from Del Mar Lifestyle. What's up, Jen?
Good morning, San Diego. Jen Root here, Del Mar Lifestyle, and excited to have Loran Kelley in the studio today.
Not just Loran Kelley. Loran Kelley III.
Yes, the third.
The CEO, of course, of... By the way, Loran, maybe perhaps you could do a better job of introducing yourself to your fans than I could. So excited to have you on Real Talk Radio San Diego. How would you introduce yourself, my friend?
Loran Kelley III. Like you said, I'm number one. I'm a dad. I have a beautiful son and daughter, 5 and 7, and I have the Mar Cigar Club, like you mentioned, and we also have a great charity event that's coming up called No More Silence.
Yeah, and that's really, I think, the impetus we want to try to drive home for Stash Nation right now. So let's say that you're hearing that arrangement of words for the first time, right, Loran? So Del Mar Cigar Club and then the No More Silence, event you got going on. How would you frame that? How would you describe that?
Well, just briefly on the Cigar Club, I started it just because I like to meet great people, and we have judges, district attorneys, doctors, you name it, people that come to the event. And it's a networking event that I started 6 years ago where good people know good people. We meet and have a cocktail and some appetizers and put things together.
Excellent, excellent. And when does the Del Mar Cigar Club meet, and how can we be a part of it if we want to hear more about it?
We meet on the second Tuesday of every month. And it's at various different locations. So if anybody has a location they want to host at a restaurant or a business that can host that, we'd love to be there. And we just show up, and we have anywhere between 75 to 100 people that come every month.
That's excellent. So you have this group, and then you're also a owner of a media company and a marketing group. Is that correct?
Yes, I have a small business. It's K3 Media Group, and basically we take companies and help them become very successful and make them look larger than they are, or help them with their marketing, their websites, their social media, stuff like that. Excellent,
excellent. So you have the Cigar Club, you have your media group, and you have this nonprofit. Now, this nonprofit and this event that is being hosted on Saturday. So tell us about that.
Well, the event that's this Saturday is going to be at Lexus of Escondido, and it's from 5 to 10 p.m. It's a black tie event, 3-course dinner, fashion show, and we have a few celebrities that are coming in. Mark Kotze will be joining us. We have a model that's coming down from Los Angeles that's known all over the world. Her name is Kate. She'll be down, and also we have a celebrity with Dancing with the Stars that's going to be coming down as well.
Wow, so it's going to be quite the event, and there's going to be a fashion show. We're going to have guest speakers, and it sounds like it's going to be a great time. So now, how can people find out about this event? Where can they go to get tickets?
Yeah. They can go to our website, and we're on Facebook, No More Silence. You can go to there, or you can just type in my name, Loran Kelley III, Loran Kelley, Kelley III, and you can call 619-804-3319.
Excellent.
And it's actually .org, right? So it's nomoresilence.org. I'm sure Google would catch that for you.
Yeah, but thank you for mentioning that. Right, it is .org, yes.
So up in Lexus, that's a new car company. It's just coming out this month, guys. Up in Lexus of Escondido. So how's that going to lay out? Like, is it going to be inside the showroom?
Excuse me. It's called Heels and Wheels. So this is our first annual event that we're doing for No More Silence, and you're going to come out and see some of the most awesome cars that Lexus has. They're bringing out all their showstoppers out there, and it's a red carpeted event. Step and repeat, take the photos and all that stuff. You're going to meet. It's great people in San Diego that know good people that appreciate making a difference in the community and doing all the right things.
And are we going to get a gold star? I think I see a...
There was about this to come out just because I heard the association of words heels and wheels. My friend, that's genius.
All right.
You might have a future in marketing.
All right, I'd like that.
Right?
So now the whole premise of this event is really there's a strong mission behind it. And, I want to talk about the mission a bit here.
Yeah.
So really the whole event is geared towards the prevention of domestic violence, building awareness around domestic violence, and, just really bringing people together so, that really there is no more silence around these type of events. So I wanted to hear how your passion grew around that mission and, just your background with supporting this mission.
Well, it's kind of hard to imagine, I guess, okay, why would a guy be involved in domestic violence? Why did I start it? I lost a sister 11 years ago. She was actually murdered here in San Diego. Wow. And to domestic violence, and she left behind a 9-year-old daughter growing up in San Diego without a mom. And for me, being the oldest son, it was painful for me for a lot of years, and I was trying to make sense out of it because you can only imagine so many emotional things that go through. And so to try to be as real as possible, I struggled, and I almost contemplated taking my own life. And so, sitting back and you looking at me today, no one would ever see that. But I wanted to make a difference. And so putting this foundation together means a lot to me because there are a lot of good brothers, fathers, a lot of good men out there. And I'm trying to get more men to be active and involved because, if you have a daughter, or you have cousins, you have wives, you have mothers, like I said, you really need to know what's happening and what's going on.
Right.
And Jen, if I might, the actual title itself, right? So is that almost the well-formed outcome, like no more silence? Like what would be the goal or the objective?
When I came up with that name, No More, it was a point where you have so many men and women that are out there. You have a lot of good people that feel ashamed, they feel embarrassed, they can't tell their story. So for me, I was willing to put my name out there.
Right.
I was ready to almost say, hey, I'll be the guy that's going to stand up and say, hey, yeah, I was there.
Right.
I didn't go to counseling. I didn't have that big support system. I didn't really reach out probably like I could. And if it wasn't for the church and the grace of God, I probably wouldn't be here today. But and there's a lot of good people in San Diego, and that's the mission that I want, is to bring one good person at a time. If you know somebody and one person knows somebody, it might take longer, but you're building a cohesive unit, you're building a family, and that's what I'm hoping to do.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful thing. And, you had shared previously about really the community connection with this mission, and you had brought up a very excellent and powerful idea around the buddy system, around a woman never feeling alone if she's caught in this situation, and bringing the buddy system to life with technology that we now have at our fingertips. So what can you tell us about that? And I'd love for you to share with our listeners about the buddy system.
Okay, so we're manufacturing jewelry right now for domestic violence, and we have our first prototypes that are out, but they don't have the new technology, but it's bringing awareness. So right now we have a line for women and daughters, and we'll be working on putting together a line for men. But the technology that we're building is going to be putting in a video and audio component to it, so that if you're wearing a chain or if you're wearing a bracelet or earrings, that we can actually record conversations, that you could actually video record something so that you actually know what's going on. And then the other part that I'm really excited about is we're building a media component behind it, where it's an application that you can actually download, and you'll be able to download it for free. And the buddy system allows friends, like a girlfriend, a mother, a brother, or even a man that you may have that's a friend, to say, hey, watch out for me, that they would actually be able to go in real life time and see what's going on. You can upload photos, you can put in medical records, fingerprints, take photos of people that you're meeting for the first time and upload it. So that way people know exactly what's going on, what's happening in real space. Because when I lost my sister, there were so many things you had to figure out. You didn't know where her thoughts were at, what was going on, and all that stuff. And it was a secret. And only maybe one person knew that. And I didn't find out till later, and my family didn't find out till later, all those things that were going on. So if this system was in place, I think it would have made a huge difference.
Wow.
What a remarkable story from a remarkable young man. Loran Kelley lll, CEO of the Mar Cigar Club, and then more specifically, the event is this Saturday, right? Up at Lexus of Escondido. You got a fashion show. You got famous model Kate's going to be there. Marcatze. And so specifically, how can people include themselves in that conversation?
Well, there's a few things. We still need corporate sponsors. We still need people to come out and just buy a ticket and come out and support the event. Bring your wife out, bring your girlfriend out, or even if you're single, just come out and have a dinner. The tickets are only $100. It's a black tie event, 3-course dinner. And you get all the other stuff that goes along with it. We're going to have a raffle and a live auction and all that great stuff. So we have VIP tickets at $125. So those are some easy things to do. But we're really hoping that we can I'm hoping that I can bring in volunteers so that we can keep growing and building this organization to be something that'll be heard all over the entire country.
And we're listening right now. We're hearing you, my man. So thank you for coming in. Real Talk Radio San Diego. If you want to learn more about that event specifically, of course, it's nomoresilence.org. So coming up, gang, we're going to dig a little deeper in exactly what we can do to help out Loran on his mission of this event coming up this weekend. More about his Del Mar Cigar Club. And then who knows, with time permitting, might even get a little bit into his K3 Media Group. Leaving you a little better than how we found you. Real Talk Radio San Diego. We'll be right back.